open your Google Chrome or Safari and type soundtrap.com. Click. And we chose Soundtrap and Spotify Premium to pick the first one. Click. And on the top right corner, there's a word that login. We click that, and you can choose whatever platforms to log in. I choose Google. Then, this is the first page of this Soundtrap. Now, you have two choices on how to make your music. First one, start a collaboration on the top right corner. And if you click this, it means that you will have your friends doing the music together. And on the left side, there is Enter Studio. Usually we pick this because this let you to make your music on your own, and then you can choose whether you want to collaborate with others. When you get into it, there's another choice. So we just click Enter Studio. Alright, Discord. And it will pop up music and podcast. Usually we pick music because we want to do music, right? Click this. Alright. So on this page, it can be divided into basically 3 parts. The first part, main control section. It will control all the music, all the recordings you make. This is to adjust the volume. Just drag the mouse to control it. And this shows where your music is, the time. This is the recording button. This is the stop button. This is the play. And this can adjust your progress, where you want to put your music. And here, the one good thing about Soundtrap is that you can see what scale you are in. So you want to choose C major or C minor. It is all up to you. And here's the tempo. Here's the metronome. You can on or you can off. And this is some settings. The sound you want, the volume, and the counting before your recording. Alright, the second part is the top of the page. It's a tool section. You can open a new file. You can find the recent file. You can edit because there's no music. If there has some music, you can choose whatever the choice you want. The settings, alright, and the tutor. If you have questions, you can search here about how to use this Soundtrap. Alright, the most important thing is the middle huge section, which I called is the creative composition section. On the left side, there is a place to show all the tracks you use. The middle, it has 6 choices. We can browse one by one. Alright, now first browse loops. Click that and it will pop up all the loops you can use, and you can change whatever you want. The types, like the genres, the hip-hop, R&B, you can choose. And also you can type piano like this. Alright, so all the piano loops are here. So for beginners, I strongly recommend you to use loops if you don't know how to play piano or how to play any instruments, because loops are the quickest way to build music. For example, let's listen to some of this. Alright, now, if I want to choose this, click and drag into it. So here, the composition section will show up the loop you choose. Alright, now, there's some information. It told you it's B flat. M means minor, B flat minor. So this piano is in B flat minor scale. So if you don't know how to play piano or don't know how to play chords, it is a simple way to build a music that is all in the same scale. Okay, now let's do patterns beatmaker, the second one. So it's basically the drum patterns. We click this and it will automatically show up a new track. And here you can choose the sound you like. You can listen to it first. Alright, I just choose this, vanilla. You can pick whatever you want. And drag bigger, we can see there's a lot of blocks. And okay, so let's see bar 7. 7 means the bar number. In one bar, there's 4 blocks. And for each block, there are 4 columns. So one block means the first block means the first beat. So it's in 4/4 meter. It means 4 beats in one bar. So this is the first 16th note on the first beat. And those are the 4 16th notes that makes the first beat. So, alright. And you click it and you choose the sound. Let's hear this. Like I randomly put something, alright? Alright? Okay. And we listen again, and I'll add some drum beats. Okay, now I decide to add after bar 5. So now I found bar number 5 and start editing. I want this. Let's listen. It's like doing an experiment. You can pick whatever you like. Let's listen to it. Alright? Okay. Okay, now let's explore the third one, play the synth. It's basically the keyboard, right? If you have a real keyboard besides you, you can use that real keyboard using a cable and connects it to your laptop. If you don't have a keyboard, it also works. You can use the keys on your laptop. It has the corresponding pattern, right? 3. If I click 3, it will have the sound 4, 5. So never mind if you don't have a keyboard. I will add a little melody to it. Let's listen to the composition and to find the notes that has already appeared in the music, and we can create the melody based on it, okay? let's first look at this keyboard. All right, here you can change the octave. You can change it to the ideal octave you want. And if you click sustain, it means if you click on the key and then you release it, the sound will still be there, right? And here's some tools you can adjust. But first, let's ignore that, all right? Okay, let me do some melodies. Now we need to click the recording button. Okay? All right. Let me do this. If you want to change the pitch, you can change here. It means go up, and minus means go down. And quantize, what is quantize? It's basically you choose all the notes to be the same length. And usually we choose the smallest note length to do the quantize. Let's listen to it. So this is the most basic structure of a song, like have the drum, have the chord, have the melody, and have the rhythm, have the key. So, and if you want to add bass, guitar, you can use play the synth to add the guitar sound, or browse the loops to find the guitar. Those two tools are the most we mostly use those two tools. All right, now it will not automatically save the file, so you need to click the save here. Wait for done, and it will set mixing. It has time to refine your work by itself, so you don't need to worry about that. All right. And we can see there are 3 left. Add new track, you can add here, left side of the page, or you can click here. And import file, import, all right. If you want to have an MP3 being import, you can click this and choose file. It will pop up. For example, I want to import this, you just click and open, and it will automatically show like in the composition section. It's simple. Invite a friend, click that. This is the collaborative project that I told you before. You can share it to a friend later here. Name, emails, and then they will see your project. Yeah, it's basically this. And save, already saved, exit. I didn't have a name, all right. Spring Vibe. All right, let's change the name. Save again. Okay, now exit, and it will show on your first page the Spring Vibe. You can listen to it directly by clicking this play button. Or you can go to the studio to edit. It will loading and it will show up your project.